from Arlington, Texas. We're just about ready to roll.
John Gray needs to prove himself. Come on, big start.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball to right. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Bubba Thompson. Here comes a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
full
count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Leody Taveras. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Gausman throws over, and he's back in easily.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Yeah, he was drafted, traded, released, claimed, and signed 2 free agent deals before becoming an all-star. That message very clear. Don't give up. The 2-2 on the way.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle for Texas. Right-hander kicks, deals. To first, might be 2. Guerrero to second. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, he had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. 2 on, 1 out. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And it's filled up.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
It's not there.
And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Dustin Harris. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's George Springer. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
On the ground right side. Another 1-2. On the ground to short. Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, M.J. Melendez. The 3-1. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Brad Miller now went deep in the ball game last night. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hard hit right side. Merrifield to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's Robbie Grossman.
Come on, Robbie.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a. And welcome back onto the third inning. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Snap throw. Set for the bottom of the third. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. And he deals. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. He reached on a walk his first time. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now he turns and heads for second. Bichette with a relay throw tries to get back and save.
More
Well, a
bullshit
swing
happening in this
can
game.
help you come out of this struggle.
mate.
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And he chases that
Doesn't even
one.
steal.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Drops one down in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first, and he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. And now the shortstop, Bichette.
1 ball.
So now 1 and 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to...
Got him looking. Snap throw behind the runner.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Swings and misses. And now 2 and 2. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Go, what a foul, Johnny.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here at the ballpark, John Chami and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mark Mathias. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2 now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next up for Texas, Dustin Harris. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Inside
Come on,
3
Dusty.
to the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Ground ball right side.
MJ.
The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Jacob, watch out.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Go ahead run on base. Now it's Jansen to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out towards right center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone, and now 3 balls and a strike. Belt swinging a drive deep right field. That's back there. Out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Matt Chapman. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taveras hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the 3rd baseman, Brad Miller. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tim Meza, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Simber, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next one misses. 3-1. Fly ball down.
Let's go,
right
Brad.
field
Come
line.
on.
If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone.
We ain't done. Let's go. First of the year for Brad.
He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 2-1.
Second of the year for Brad, excuse me. Back.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3
Come on, Robbie.
balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he had it.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him,
Come on, Leody.
and he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner at second. Way high. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Varsho makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning, leading off Whit Merrifield. New pitcher now, Dane Dunning.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a 2-out double. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. And 1-2.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Bounce to the right. Mathias fires to first. That ends the frame. 2 left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. And welcome back. So now it's Corey Seager. The 1-1. Now one missed.
1 strike.
On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And Seager is set down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Mark Mathias, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. 2 down.
The white field.
Dustin Harris digs in now. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
MJ Melendez up next. The 3-1 is on the way. That smash towards center. Kiermaier pulls it down, and that'll do it. And the Rangers set down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. He's already homered in this game. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. To short, could be 2. Seager tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Blue Jays 2 and the Rangers 1. Welcome back, bottom of the 7th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, MJ Melendez. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Sam Huff.
Number 55.
Next pitch misses, 2-1.
Hey.
Yeah,
What's up?
big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Ripped into center, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff
This is
down.
rolling.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
On at first, nobody out. So they're making a
Nothing on
move
the
for a
show.
bat off the bench. Josh Young, big spot for him here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice.
Had him out front for strike 3. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Adam Simber.
Oh, he's having an excellent
What's
season
that?
so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of
Very proud.
flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Sam Huff. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Okay.
The other way.
There's one of Dave's room for
And
him.
there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it.
Sounds good.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground, Mathias gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a bottom of the 8th.
Come on, bud.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Bubba Thompson. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jordan Romano, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Eric Swanson comes on now.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Off the mark there. And the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for
Come on,
a
Leah,
hitter.
win
At
it.
this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to
go.
get it.
This one's fair down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Come on, Nate.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. Corey Seager waits on deck. That one clips the outside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a good 3-1 pitch.
Swung on,
Get
belted.
up, Nate.
This one's got a chance.
Unbelievable. I can't get any freaking luck, man.
Runner tagging for 3rd.
That's just a really nice catch on the run.
Come
right there.
on,
He saved
dude.
extra
That's
bases for
unreal.
sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's Corey Seager. There's a 1-1. There's a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
In the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. We go to the 9th, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Right side, hard hit. Over to Lowe. 1 up, 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
What is up with this fog, too? This is unbelievable.
Heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the
Literally cannot. What is this?
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman, Mark Mathias. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Marcus Semien. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a bottle in 2021. He's been using it for games ever since. He rotates 3 colognes. Number 1, feeling good. Number 2, feeling dangerous. Number 3, let's snap a losing streak.
Sounds like he's got all the bases covered with that.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
I don't get that, man.
Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. There's one gone.
Oh, that's a
Come on, Dusty. Find a way.
Right there.
Early.
I mean,
you said it was good,
right
you jackass.
Middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now a pinch hitter
Come on, Dolly.
for the Rangers. Adolis Garcia trying to get something going for him with 2 away. The tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1.